Hey guys, I told my wife I would help her deadhead some of these flowers if she would drop one of our cars off to get the oil changed. I think after seeing the magnitude of how many flowers need to be deadheaded, I got the short end of it. I did want to, these guys smell so great, it's just nice standing here. But I've tried to get a video a couple times of the vegetable garden, and I never put it together and posted. It just doesn't seem very exciting. But there's been a couple of requests, what's going on, you know, how are the tomatoes, and so I figured I'd better get something done. So let me finish up here and then we'll go up before the sun comes out and get some video. Got a nice thick marine layer this morning, so it's not getting hot very quick yet. So give me a couple of minutes and then we'll go up there. I thought we could start with the air pruning comparison first. I think you can see right from the bat that the two in the wire enclosures are doing the best, with the thicker black cloth being maybe a little denser than the white cloth, but the bucket is doing the worst. You can see how it's thinned out and gotten leggy towards the top. Now the tomatoes are great on all of them. The one in the bucket is you know, bigger and turning riper sooner, but the clusters, there's more cluster bundles on the other two wire containers. So to do this again, I know it's still a little early, but I would definitely do it with the thicker cloth because it's got the most vibrant growth and probably a few more tomatoes than the lighter cloth. Okay, let's move on. These Oregon spring tomatoes, bush type, are doing well. A lot of tomatoes. We've picked probably a half a dozen that have turned ripe, but ended up having a squirrel invade the garden and lost a couple tomatoes as they were just getting ripe from this early girl over here. The brandywines are doing well. All the tomatoes rebounded after the cold snap, but then the heat started really taxing them a little. But these brandywines have got a lot of nice, good size tomatoes that are getting ripe. So hopefully won't be seeing the squirrel, I hope. We got a lot of clusters and some good ones, good size. I've already topped them, a lot of them, because they would never get ripe by the end of the season. So down here, the Cherokee Purple, I don't know if these guys will ripen up, but the plants look horrible. These beefsteaks are, I don't know, the tomatoes are really small. The only tomatoes that are looking halfway decent are the ones on my grafted plant. And these are going to be what I do next year. A good amount of the grafted. And then the early girl, I've got good clusters on there, but the plants are thinning out quite a bit. The black crim, it's just horrible. I don't know. This one I had to cut back and it's still looking pretty stressed out and not good. This guy that got nipped with the cold, you can see where the leaves turned, but it just kept going. It survived it. But we missed out on a lot of cherries. The flowers just did not set. Been getting some great cucumbers. This was the first planting. We've harvested those. This one got big quick. I'm gonna take this baby out. Oh, hang on. Alright, oh, look at that. Oh, okay. And they're past now. We've got a few on here that I'll need to pick, but I do have 2 other plantings of cucumbers. So this one over here, this is a sweet success and it's doing quite nice. This other planting, third planting, actually that's the second planting there, and this third one hasn't done much yet. These late plantings of tomatoes over here, bushes aren't looking too bad, but the flowers just haven't been setting. Carrots are getting closer. The tops are starting to turn a little bit. So I can't wait to start harvesting these. Probably a little close together on most of them, but anyway, we'll get a good amount there. And zucchini is looking horrible. As soon as the temperatures got up to 100, the leaves just I should have watered them more during that day, but the new growth is coming back okay, and there is some fruit that's set, so we'll get a few out of it. So all in all, the garden is looking pretty shabby. It's probably the worst year that we've had. You know, just up and down with the temps, and at least I didn't get any blight, which actually that would have been a good thing, because then I would have had new plants in here. But we'll get some tomatoes, and you know, just as long as that squirrel doesn't keep coming around, we'll be all set, because I don't want to have to mess with him. Okay guys, that was a quick walkthrough. Hope your gardens are doing well.